Greatness Gang, D4G here, banging out another video. Hey, today we got a gas or trash review over a Middle Eastern fragrance from the house of Versace that we must talk about, fam. It's gonna be Dior Sauvage. And we about to tap in, and I'm gonna let y'all know whether this fragrance is gonna be some gas or is this shit just some trash?
It's fucking trash, dog. Let's
go ahead and talk about presentation. Presentation with this one, no box, fam, so you know where we put that.
Trash.
And low key, if I could have put this bottle there too, I probably would have put the bottle there, but gotta hold on to the juice. I do like the juice color that Versace make their fragrances in. This in Hawaii is very similar. I do like the purple hue. The bottle probably could have been a little different. I don't get the reason of why it's like a star almost. Man, yeah, the presentation is pretty ugly on this one, but the juice itself, let's talk about it. Let's go over these notes. In the opening, you're gonna get hit with some cumin, cardamom, as well as ARTEMISIA. In the mid, you have rose and ORRIS root. And in the base, you have vanilla, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and a little bit of musk. Fam, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. This one does have a very nice fragrance experience with it. The first thing you're gonna notice is that this fragrance has a huge, warm, and spicy opening. Oh my gosh, and it is nice, fam. It is extremely spicy. In the opening, you're mostly gonna get hit with that cumin mixed with the ARTEMISIA. The cumin is gonna be giving it most of the spices, while the ARTEMISIA is gonna give it a nice herbal feel. And it is nice with a good body to go with it, fam. You're gonna have a nice scent bubble, especially in the opening of this fragrance. As it starts to transition, by that point it's mostly gonna be the ARTEMISIA, ORRIS root, and the spice that's mostly going to be projecting up off of you. Now, one of the things I must say about this fragrance is that even though it has rose in it, you don't really pick up much of the rose, which is a bonus for me because I'm not that big of a fan of rose. And if you're somebody who's like that as well, you don't like rose too much. You don't really have to worry about that being a deterrent or a main factor in this fragrance. It's just listed, but you don't pick it up too much. Once this fragrance is the complete dry down, it definitely goes into that woody vanilla feel of things. Not too sweet with the vanilla. The woody sense definitely does dominate over the vanilla, but you still have factors from the opening as well. You will pick up nice hints of the patchouli as well as the musk lingering. It just doesn't play as big of a factor compared to the woody notes as well as the amber that you get. For those of y'all who might be curious as to what this fragrance is cloning or could be cloning, it is cloning V Pour Homme by Valentino, which is, if I'm correct, it is a discontinued fragrance or an extremely hard fragrance to get. Now that we discussed all that, let's go past method. Performance. Now the performance on this is going to be around that 6 to 8 hour range. Closer towards that 7 to 8 hour range with a good amount of sillage as well. Now for me, that sillage was the best in those first 2 hours, fam. Those first 2 hours, I was getting a heavy bubble. I could not even outrun this bubble with how much it was projecting off my skin. But after those first 2 hours, it did dial down drastically. I gotta give it, I gotta admit that. Accessibility. Online only, fam. You can check perfume online, Joma Shop, Triple Traders. All three of them will have it. You can definitely Google it as well and try to find the best price. For me, at the time of recording this video, I was able to find a fragrance for 20 bucks. I will have a link in the description with the best available price that's out there. So if this sounds like a fragrance that you want to check out, you don't got to go too far to find it. Scent profile. Now this is listed as an amber spicy fragrance. I gotta give it to him, fam. You get the amber in the dry down. This fragrance really does have a very nice herbal green side to it. Almost earthy in a way. Woodsy notes also, leans a little bit more on the aromatic side of things. And then you also gotta account for the powderiness that you do get mainly in that opening to mid transition. It does have a little bit of a powdery nuance, but it's not bad, you know what I mean? Situations. This honestly for me is a 4-season monster, fam. I can rock this one spring, summer, fall, winter. It really doesn't matter. But I will say that this is a fragrance that I would much rather wear during the daytime then at nights. It really just depends on what I have going on. If I'm by myself doing a dinner or something upscale, this could be a type of fragrance that I could see myself wearing in that type of environment. But outside of that, because if I'm with my lady or something like that, I'm gonna reach for something with a little bit more seduction to it. Mostly for me, this would be a great fragrance that I can see being worn during that day to evening time. Hey fam, yes sir, hey, this shit is some gas, bro. This is a nice fragrance, man. I don't know why it took me so long to get into this fragrance, but I finally am glad that I picked it up. As you can see, bro, I haven't even had this fragrance for a month, I don't think. And I've knocked out a pretty good dent in my bottle already. It's just that good, fam. Now, do I think that this one is mass appeal? No, I do not think that this is mass appeal. But I do think that this is a fragrance that a lot of people would enjoy, just not on the mass appeal level. Those spices, the orris root, I can see how it can be off-putting to some people out there. But outside of that, fam, this is a truly gas fragrance. It's very nice and B.O.B. safe, especially for under that $40 price range. This is one that we have to discuss and talk about, and we have to figure out where this one ranks sooner or later, because it is nice. But that's just my take on it, fam. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Was I right? Is this a hit? Is this a miss? What y'all think, man? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out.